Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
James.
Jaja.
And we are back bringing you our latest thoughts on everything going on in nerd culture. How have you guys been? What have you guys been up to?
Been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Been doing great.
Me too. We took an off week last week, but we're back. I was in Florida having the nerdiest week of my life, so I have a lot to talk about.
Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. What about you though? You guys go first. I feel like I have a lot of stuff to say about different things.
I can get us started. So I've been binge reading Tokyo Revengers, super binging. So I started it probably the last time we recorded, and then from there I've read over 200 chapters. So I'm just about done.
Wow.
Yeah, it's that good.
And
it's
how
really
much?
that good.
And how much time? When did you start?
So maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So last time Jaja and I spoke about it, that's pretty much when I started. Well, I had started it, but I didn't get nearly as far as I did. So I got past where the anime ended. And then, once I picked up where the anime ended, I was like, okay, I'm not putting this down. And Jaja, everything Jaja said is true. It's definitely one of them ones that just climbs up to the top of your rankings. I'm nearly done. I'm in the last arc. Jaja, I'm at the three deities, the fight.
You're right there. You're right there.
My favorite character got shot. I was totally blown because it's mainly like fist fighting. So like for someone to get shot is kind of sucks. Especially if that's the way they died. You're like, all right, everybody else is fighting and this guy gets shot. So
besides the time travel, there's really no like superhuman abilities. Like it's just straight brawls.
Cool
like,
kids fighting.
Fisticuffs. Like that's it.
Yeah. But it's still really good. Also outside of that, I've been playing multiverses heavily. Evo just happened. We didn't record that week, but the fighting game championship out in Las Vegas. So that was nice to see. They streamed it live on Twitch. So I've gone to Evo before, but this year I didn't go with 2 pandemics going on. And then I also have a very bad cigarette allergy, and you can smoke literally everywhere in Vegas. So last time we went, I got crazy sick. But I may go next year, to play multiverses. But multiverses has been really, really good. I've been playing that like heavy. I was on Overwatch for a while, but I remember why I stopped playing Overwatch. It's the toxicity and everything else involved with it. It's just, all right, if my friends aren't playing, I'm not going to play. I stopped. But there's a live event going on now, Anniversary Remix. So any Overwatch fans, probably Jossie maybe playing. But there's a live event going on with Overwatch.
Can you elaborate on the toxicity that you are referring to?
Yeah, for sure. So like, it's a role-based shooter game. So each character like has a role class. And then anytime your team is losing, pretty much someone will blame it on someone else. So like, let's say the damaged people aren't getting healed as much as they should be. They'll be like, all right, you suck. And they'll send you a message, let you know you suck. They'll send you a message on like PlayStation. So like there's an in-game chat. And then of course they like monitor that so that you can, they can keep up with like, who's misbehaving online. So then people try to censor themselves in the in-game chat, but like, you know what people are trying to say. And then, but like they'll go a step further and message you like on your actual platform. So like I was playing on PlayStation. So they messaged me on PSN, like to unalive myself because I wasn't performing the way that they wanted me to. It gets that bad. Yeah, it gets that bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little too serious on there. So I'm like, you know what, this is not good for me. I'm gonna play something else. So
I feel like a lot of nerds are very toxic, actually. Like that's kind of crazy for you to tell somebody that.
Yeah, you think they were winning a prize, but this is just like, it's ranked, but like no one's winning money off of this. And even if
that's
they were winning money,
one of the bad sides of the internet in general. Like
people can say what they want from behind the screen.
Internet trolls. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. Okay.
I also picked back up Cyberpunk, so I'm determined to beat it. I'm gonna try to beat it this week. They have some weird bugs, but the game is good.
Still?
It's just not like game affecting bugs. It's just like funny kind of stuff, like people like teleporting through like the NPCs like teleporting through walls, or even in a cutscene, like one of the characters, his gun kept shooting, so it kept shooting one of our allies. So at first when it happened, I thought like the ops caught us lacking or something like that. I was like, dang, we got shot, but it was like the person that I was with was shooting our other person that we were with, and it just kept on. His gun kept going off the whole time. But it was weird stuff like that. But the game it's playable. It's not like too heavily bugged anymore. But it's a solid game. The release could have been better.
Yeah, I get so nervous because everyone talks about the bugs, and I just saw Cyberpunk on sale for like $30 on Xbox Marketplace. So I was about to buy it, and when people talk about the bugs, I'm like, is the game that buggy? Like that you gotta say it's playable? Like really?
Yeah. Well, versus when it first came out, like it was truly unplayable when it first came out. But yeah, now it's in a playable state. It's just like you can notice that there's like random bugs. Not that I'm like bug hunting or anything like that, but like stuff that you just notice and like, why is that happening? But it doesn't like affect your gameplay.
Okay.
Yeah. And I also have some big news for you guys. I was hoping that we recorded this week. So I finally got my card graded, the Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Finally. Ooh, okay.
So the app,
drum roll, please.
Yeah. Yeah, the app is called Automated Grading System. Yeah, shout out to Master Pete. But yeah, so you essentially take a picture of your card and they'll grade it through the picture that you take. So take it with a grain of salt. It's based on the picture. But yeah, they grade on all the different categories that they do grade it in real life anyhow. So yeah, the app finally upgraded, and then I just kind of randomly checked one day, and then yeah, it was working. Like the app looked totally new. So I was like, oh, nice. So the grade that I got was 9.5 out of 10. So that's probably one of the highest you can get. Yeah, 10 I hear is like almost impossible to get. So yeah, 9.5.
9.5. That means that your card is worth. Wait, so
yeah, it's solid.
But, yeah, that's great. So wait, how much is it worth then? Do you think?
So I saw a 9.5 listed for 1,200.
Okay.
That was the last sale, 1,200 for a 9.5. So
okay.
I'm gonna keep this thing under lock and key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you better get a safe for that.
Then nice. I'm gonna start online discourse of how these are so much more limited than what we think to drive the price up.
And where did you get that? Where did you get that card from? Which is this a card you had in your collection?
Yeah. When I used to buy Yu-Gi-Oh packs, so just back in the day.
Got it. Wow, James, look at you. A super rare, ultra rare card. I guess it was worth the wait. I mean,
yeah, it was exciting to like finally, because like while they're grading it, it shows you on the screen of like the categories that they're checking. So it was like drum roll, kind of like, oh man, I can't do this. So yeah, it was exciting.
I mean, now you know it might be worth like sending off to get actually graded by like, you know, the real people.
Yeah, we gotta hope there's some buyers out there.
Yeah, because what did you just took a picture of it, right? And then it just told you from the app. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
If you send it off, don't they put it in like a case with the grade on it and all types of like?
Yep. Yeah, they send you back the official casing. So yeah, I mean the casing I got it in now is decent because it didn't destroy it. But yeah, I'm worried if I mail it, there'll be some mail mishaps.
I know that's what I'd be scared of too, honestly.
Exactly. But yeah, those are my nerdy things. Let's hear about you guys.
Jada, what have you been up to?
I've been watching and playing some stuff. So same as James with the multiverses, been on that, having a blast. My main is LeBron right now. I've been having a lot of fun playing LeBron. Like I didn't know he was going to be that much fun to play. So yeah, that game I'm taking it serious, trying to get good at that. Tokyo Revengers, I'm up to date. It sucks because now I got to wait weekly for these short chapters that you can read in like 5 minutes. So yeah, but we're nearing the end of that. And I started Chainsaw Man. You know, James, whatever James is into, I gotta like check it out because he be onto some sleepers. So saw that it was getting interesting, and then I was having a conversation with someone, and they told me that I should be up to date in My Hero, and they convinced me to get back on that. So I blazed through season 1 watching it. I'm gonna just watch it where it's up to date, and then start reading it. And yeah, I guess my phone was listening to me because now on YouTube is giving me everybody who's talking about the up-to-date My Hero stuff. So yeah, people just spoil it right in the titles of their YouTube videos, which is kind of retarded.
The titles and the thumbnails.
Yeah, so I know it's getting pretty crazy in My Hero right now. So I'm trying to like catch up to that as fast as possible. I watched I Am Groot. I don't know if you guys even knew that
came out. I did not know that. No, I didn't.
You can literally watch all the episodes in like 20 minutes. They say they're 6-minute episodes, but they're really like 4 minutes, 2 minutes of credits. Like I don't count that. So
what is it?
Okay. Cute little episodes, shorts of I Am Groot, nothing really crazy, nothing to go crazy about. I'm trying to remember my favorite episode. There was one episode that I found was pretty funny.
It's animated, right? It's animated.
Yeah. Okay. It's all like baby Groot stuff. You know, it looks like it's in between their adventures, like spread out through the timeline, whatever. But he's baby Groot before he's teenage Groot. It's nothing to scream, go home about.
Something for the kids, right?
Yeah. And just real quick, I don't usually talk about music, but have y'all happened to hear like the SpongeBob mixtape
No.
I didn't even know that existed.
What?
Okay, when you get a
Let me
chance,
look it up.
when you get a chance, at your boy Sponge. It's on
What?
all DSPs. It's on YouTube. You got to watch the music videos for these videos. When I tell you that whoever created this is a musical genius, check it out on your own time. Honorable mention. But that's it. That's it for me for right now.
Really, Jaja? That's it for you for right now?
SpongeBob has the hardest bars you've ever heard in your life.
God. Oh man.
It's worthy of riding around and listening to. Like I was bumping it like that a little bit. And then the music videos are mad funny. And yeah. I don't know what they're using, whether it's like a voice synthesizer or like they took the quotes from the episodes. I don't think they took the quotes from the episodes. I don't know how you get those quotes. But yeah, the ad libs, all of it. It's freaking amazing.
Okay. I'm afraid.
And then I don't know if I want to spoil some of your nerdy things, but yeah, I got to meet up with Shannon while she was in Florida.
Yes.
We went to shout out to Andretti indoor go-kart place and arcade, whatever. It was nice. It was fun.
Yes.
Did a race.
It was fun.
Supposedly Shannon won the race.
I did, guys. I did. So
I think there was a glitch in the system because even your boyfriend agreed with me. There was something wrong. Like they said she did like a 49-second lap. And then I was all the way at the bottom with like a minute 06. Like, yeah, nah, I don't think so. And I was going crazy on that track.
Listen, guys, it's written in the screen. I won by some miracle. No. Seriously, I think it was a glitch too, because like I was not like there was no way.
I'm pretty when we were walking in, like you were right in front of me. So when you told the guy who you were, he probably accidentally, put your name under my car, something like that. I don't know if your boyfriend would agree. He probably thinks that your time is his, but
he does think that my time is his. Listen, guys, it's fine. I had the fastest lap, but yeah, we had fun. That the go-karting was fun, and then there were a bunch of other games that we played, and then you went home, but we did like the VR thing that was like upstairs, and like that was
how was it?
That was cool. That was like my first time playing like a real VR game. Of course, it was like robot zombies, which is not a VR situation that I want to be in, but that is where I found myself. So it was like
was it terrifying? Did you feel like you were there?
Yes, because like they were like jumping out at you and I was like screaming a little bit. I was like, okay, I don't like this. But it was cool.
Oh, I should have stayed to record that for the fans.
It made me want to get like a VR headset. I was like, this is cool. This is cool. But I won't be playing like any scary games on a VR headset. I don't really understand what kind of sick minds do that. I don't like it. Not me. Not me. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I did win go-karting. So it's okay, guys. I had the fastest lap.
I can't argue with the screen. It said her name. It had her name next to the fastest lap at the top.
She got the receipts.
I'm pretty sure there's a picture of it. I can't argue.
I definitely did. Of course I took a picture of it. Of course I did. But yeah, that was fun. So yeah, I was in Florida this week. Me and my boyfriend, we went to Universal, we went to Disney World over the week, and then we saw Jaja. So yeah, we got to ride a lot of the cool new rides in Disney World. Like there's a new Guardians of the Galaxy ride that we got to ride, luckily, because like it's very hard to get on that. You can't even like get on the line regularly. You have to join like a virtual queue, or you have to pay for a fast pass to get on it. So the virtual queue was like 367 minutes or something crazy like that. Some crazy amount of so I'm glad that we paid for the fast passes. It was $30 for the both of us all together to be able to get in the fast lane. So I'm glad we did that, because we wouldn't have been able to, if we joined the virtual queue, we wouldn't have been able to do it.
I don't 6 hours.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it is. It is nuts. And like, it was worth the money, because that's probably one of the best rides I've been on at Disney World. It's so much fun, that ride. So Jaja, if you are going,
I've heard good things about that ride.
If you happen to go to Epcot anytime soon, you should definitely get on that. That ride is really fun.
It's one of the parks that I haven't been to here yet.
Oh wow. Yeah,
I haven't been to Disney.
Definitely go there. Definitely go there and get on that ride. It's so much fun. It's sorry, I lost my train of thought. What was I about to say? Sorry, definitely worth it. And then we also got to see Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios, which is a Star Wars park, and that was really fun. We didn't get on the best ride there, which is Rise of the Resistance. That's the ride that everyone talks about, but we missed our window for that, and the line was just too long and we didn't feel like waiting. But I kind of wish we did wait, because I've seen a lot of videos on TikTok afterwards of people like they post, like they record the entire ride, and I was like, the ride looks really cool, so I wish you would have waited online for it. Some things are worth waiting online for. I think that was probably one of them, even though it was an 80-minute line. I really didn't want to. We should have though. But we did get on the other big ride, which is Smuggler's Notch, and that ride was cool. It's like you're in a ship and there's like 4 people in a ship, and each person is assigned like a position. Like you're either the pilot or you're the engineer or I forgot the other position. And then like you have different things to do. Like the ride is like, moving around, but you have like different things to do. Like you have to press buttons if you're an engineer at certain times. And then if you're the pilot, you have to steer. That was really cool. That was a cool ride. But yeah, that park is built out super well. All the details and stuff, like the stormtroopers walking around like on the roads and stuff and interacting with people. That was cool. But yeah, I wish I had just gotten on Rise of the Resistance, but it's fine. In another 3 years when I go again, I'll get on it when it's not as popular. And then another ride that we got to go on that I've never been able to get on because like the lines are ridiculous is Flight of Passage, which is the Avatar ride that everyone loves. The line is always super long. That ride is in Animal Kingdom. So we got there when the park opened, and right when the park opened, everybody that was there was online for that ride. It like went around like all the way down, like the rest of the park was empty because everyone was waiting for that ride.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. So we got to get on some other rides that had no wait because everyone was online for that ride. And then later on, we decided, one of my friends told me that it was worth the long wait. So we had some time to kill. So we waited. We got on the line, which was, I think it was 90 minutes when we got on it. But thankfully, it wasn't actually that long. We were only online for like an hour. So that was good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. And it was worth it. It was worth it. That was a cool ride. I don't know. Have any of you seen Avatar, the blue person Avatar?
The movie?
The movie?
Yeah, the movie. Yeah, the movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You think we're uncultured?
Well, first of all, I'm just I guess I'm uncultured then because I've never seen it. Well,
Just expose yourself.
Those blue people. Did you see that movie?
Well,
it was. It's only one of the most groundbreaking movies when it came out. Like that 3D technology.
When the movie came out, okay, I feel like I was too young to appreciate the movie when it came out because when I went to go see it, I fell asleep in the movie theater and then I never saw it again after that. So like I never really watched it. So anyway, so the ride was cool. It's like you're sitting on like, it's like a motorcycle type seat that's supposed to like imitate like a banshee. And then it's like it's like a huge IMAX screen, and this feels like you're flying like through it's so cool. It was definitely worth it. It was definitely worth the wait. And then it inspired us after, because like my boyfriend, he also fell asleep on it when he first watched it a long time ago. So we watched the whole movie on the flight back home. And, the movie's good. So I guess I'm uncultured. I guess I'm an uncultured swine, guys, because I never made the attempt to watch it again after I fell asleep the first time.
Well, you're not uncultured anymore because you've seen it now.
Yeah, but it only took me, how many years has it been? Like,
yeah, I think it's like the highest grossing movie of all time or something like that.
It's up there.
It is. It is. Well, guess what, guys? Now I'll be able to go watch the second one when it comes out, like in the movie theater. And I won't fall asleep.
Isn't it the movie that like really started the 3D movie culture?
I
guess.
There
was probably 3D movies before that, but it was the first like really big one.
Yeah.
That everybody was, look at the Avatar graphics, look at the graphics, look at the CG, and that was all the talk when that movie came out.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, it's fine. All the talk. I get it. It was just I feel like you have to be a certain age though to not find it extremely boring. I don't know. I feel like I thought it was boring when I was a kid. Maybe that's why I fell asleep. And it was long. It was a long movie.
I've heard people compare the story of that movie to like Pocahontas.
Yeah, that is basically what it is. Colonizers. And then while we were watching the movie, we looked up other movies that are like about like white people colonize, like there's and like white savior syndrome, you know, things like that. I'm like that's basically what the movie is. And there's a lot of movies like that.
Oh,
but it was
man.
good though. It was good.
I love a good YouTube rabbit hole like that. Oh man.
But yeah, what else from the trip that was notable? Oh yeah, we went to Universal. We had a fun time because Universal Studios still has like the Marvel stuff there, which kind of makes me think about what's gonna happen. I think that Universal only has contract rights to that part, like to those characters in the park until I think like 2028, which is still a lot of time left. But I wonder like what's gonna happen when they have to get rid of all their fun rides, because like they have a cool Spider-Man ride there that's really fun, and just like all there they have a whole
the Hulk roller coaster.
Yeah, the Hulk. Yeah, they have a whole section of
yeah,
like,
that whole little town.
Yeah, they have a whole like comic book town, and I'm like, wow, y'all are gonna have to get rid of this real soon.
And that's one of the coolest areas of Universal.
yeah, it definitely
put new stuff in too.
Yeah, well, they're actually building a whole. I learned they're building a third park, which is going to be called Epic Universe, and it's going to have more Harry Potter stuff. It's going to have a Super Nintendo World, and like a whole bunch of other stuff, and that's supposed to open in 2025. So that'll be cool. Definitely going to go back in 2025 and see that.
I really want to go to Japan and go to the Attack on Titans.
I want to,
same.
Yeah.
Section.
I need to get back. I need to get to Japan. I was supposed to go, and then it was canceled because of COVID. I need to actually like rebook. Is Japan open again for tourism?
Not yet.
Not yet. Oh, never mind. Okay. Wow, they're on like super. They really don't want y'all. They really don't want us going over there,
right?
Because they're like one of the last. I feel like they're like one of the last countries still closed really for tourism. I feel like everyone else is like open, allowing tourists in. So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, let me check. Is it still closed?
I don't blame them though.
Oh wait, no, it just opened back up.
Oh, it just opened. Okay.
July 10th.
Okay. But yeah, my biggest complaint is that everything is so expensive over there. Like, so expensive. So we went to Universal Studios over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, which was probably a mistake because it was really crowded and we had to buy a fast pass each day. And the fast pass was $170 a person each day, which is, that's separate from the ticket price. So I'm like, this is kind of nuts. But I like it because it allows you to just go on the fast pass line of each ride. Whereas in Disney, the fast pass price is cheaper. It's $15 a day, but like you have to wait. You have to book each fast pass ride individually 2 hours apart. So it's kind of like a weird system that I don't like. And it used to be free, but now that you have to pay for it. So it's like a weird thing. So like you book, and it's like you book one, and then it gives you a time frame to go that you actually have to go get on the ride. So it's like you can just go right away. You book it, then you have to wait till the time frame, then you have to wait 2 hours later to book another ride, and then you just have to hope that it fits like within your plans for the day.
That doesn't seem very fast.
No, I mean it's fast. No, yeah, I know. You have to like hope that it's in like within your plans. Like some things we couldn't do because like we were park hopping, so it's like, oh, we're not going to be in this park anymore at this time, so we can't get on this. It was like a whole thing. I didn't like it. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. What else? That's it. That was all my nerdy things. I feel like our nerdy things took up half the episode. But
no gaming for you, Shannon?
No. Well, there was no time to game.
You could watch your Switch.
No. My boyfriend brought a Switch, but like, when did we really have time to play games? When we were like,
waiting in those 6 hour lines.
A vacation to Disney is not really a vacation. We were up early in the morning. We were up at like 6 a.m. to like be at the park when it opened, and like we were out all day, like back home at 11 p.m. It was like full long days. So like,
I was gonna say you could pull out your PS Now subscription on your phone and just start gaming on PlayStation.
Oh yeah. Especially now that Xbox has announced that they will not be making Call of Duty platform only for Xbox.
They will not be making. So they say now. I feel like Xbox will betray Sony and be like, nope, you changed our mind. Because they have the power to do that.
Right. Because getting into our news item here, Xbox only Call of Duty would lose customers for Sony, is what Sony is claiming.
It would. So Sony is afraid that like completely, like it's enough for somebody to choose one console over the other is what Sony is afraid of. And the Activision Blizzard deal hasn't gone through yet because there are concerns that it'll make Xbox a monopoly, which is possibly true. So there's some stuff around that.
Yeah, I can for sure see that.
I don't think you guys have anything to worry about. I find it hard to believe that they're gonna go exclusive, especially with their whole strategy is trying to spread gaming to everyone and to everyone on every system. That goes against their like mission right now, I would think.
Yeah. Well, they've released a statement saying that they won't be making it exclusive to any one console.
Well, that's good. And you know what's crazy? Sony's like worried about exclusivity, but I feel like if Sony had bought Activision Blizzard, then they would make Call of Duty exclusive to Sony.
Yeah. That would have been the first. That would have been the first thing they did, which is what makes it different.
They already have exclusive like console bundles. So like certain Call of Duty, you get timed releases, so you might get it like a month early for Sony or for PlayStation. And then even games like the Marvel Avengers. So Spider-Man is still console exclusive only for PlayStation. So they do have their exclusives that they keep to just themselves. So
I mean, Sony has been hanging their hat on exclusivity for the longest time now, and that's about to be done. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like they would do the same. So
yeah. So shout out to Microsoft. They said financially it would make no sense to make it one console exclusive. So,
and you know what I've noticed? Like, I don't know if it's a money thing, but like, do you think they would make more money if they were to drop like God of War on Xbox Game Pass? And instead of like for instance, Multiverses came out now because Xbox hasn't had a good Smash. You know what I mean? Smash Brothers isn't on Xbox. We have that version of the game now, and there's tons of games like that are exclusive to like Switch or Sony that we have a version of now, like Pokemon. We got Nexomon on the Xbox, and that's like a really good Pokemon copy. And I just was going through the coming soon games, and there's a game called Temtem, and that's like a Pokemon ripoff too. It's like it's a ripoff of like one of the new Pokemons, like the ones where you're running around the city and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like I feel like they should just like what is there to gain to be exclusive these days when you can reach more people?
Yeah, especially with the how unavailable consoles are. Because like if you're going to say, all right, we want everybody to buy PS5s so they can play a specific game, like you're assuming that people will be able to get PS5s,
right?
Which certainly is not the case at the moment. So
still, and how long has it been? How long has it been? A year or 2 years since PlayStation 5 has been out?
I think coming up on 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, is that true?
Don't let me lie to you guys. We'll look it up.
It's been way too long to be still this hard to get one, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it came out in 2020.
It came out in 2020?
Oh, they announced it in 2020.
Oh, okay. But it came out in 2021.
Like I would love to know like how the games are doing on PS5 that are like only on PS5. Like how many people?
Oh, sorry, Jaja. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, I would just actually how many people are playing these games on a PS5. But what were you saying?
It apparently came out November 12th, 2020. I feel like that was a long time ago. But I feel like, yeah, and it's still super hard to get your hands on.
It's coming up on 2 years, yeah.
That's crazy. And yeah, they're still like super hard to get. And I feel like that shouldn't be the case after 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't really been playing any games on it, mine, besides Cyberpunk and Multiverses, who just announced that Rick Sanchez will be in the game.
Yep. I think we're getting... What happened?
No, go ahead.
I think when season 1 launches on like August 15th, I believe, we get Monday. Morty, and then like a couple weeks later, we're probably going to get Rick. So super hyped for that. Because we already have their themed like stage in the game. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Like their stages, you could already play as their. That's how we knew they were definitely coming.
Stage has the loudest music in the entire game. I don't know why the music is so loud on that stage. I guess, well, there's like speakers, but why is it so loud? Somebody do something about that.
Have you seen that episode? That episode is awesome. Where they have to impress the heads in the sky.
I actually skipped a nerdy thing. I played Multiverses for the first time yesterday.
Oh, nice. How'd you like it?
What did you think?
I think I have to play it a couple more times, guys. I don't know. Well, the second time I only played like 2 matches. The second time it like completely bugged out on me. It was like frozen. Like my screen was frozen, but I could still hear what was going on. And like everything, and like my boyfriend called me after. He was like, "Why weren't you moving?" And I was like, "My game was like, it was bugging out. It wasn't working." But yeah,
Nice.
I gotta play it a little more for it to grow on me, I think.
Yeah, it's still
like
technically in the beta.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little bit of a learning curve too, because like it's a little bit more technical than Smash, I think. What would you say, James?
Yeah, definitely a little more technical.
I would agree with that. My normal button mashing wasn't working to the that I wanted it to work to. I was like, I don't know.
It'll get you to a certain point. And then when you get to certain guys, they just start dodging you and just like connecting with some like crazy stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm not.
That's wicked combos for you.
Gotta practice some more.
Yeah, I can agree with that for sure.
Who are you using?
Well, I just started, so I only have so many people. So the first time, who did I play with the first time? I think I played with Finn the first time. Yeah, I played with Finn the first time. And then I played with Wonder Woman the second time. That's when my game froze. But yeah, I don't really have a lot of characters available to me since I just started.
Those are 2 good ones to start with.
Yeah. Well, you can play it up until February when Hogwarts Legacy comes out. I'm sure you're picking that up, huh?
Stop delaying this game, okay? Because it was supposed to come out for the holidays, and now it's not coming out until February. And I'm upset. I know I'm the only one that cares about this. But, you know.
No. I'm sad about this game. Looks freaking amazing.
Yes, it does.
Like
it does.
Like this, yeah. That's all I'm saying.
But you know, I guess maybe they're perfecting it some more.
Not mad at it. Not mad at that.
As long as they don't delay it again, I'll be okay. Yeah. But they're
I like to extend grace when they delay things, and then because like they're coming out with the best game that they can, but sometimes they just delay it just to be delaying it.
Right, just to be delaying it. As long as it doesn't come out like Cyberpunk, though, right? I guess we can all be appreciative of that. So
now that we've seen how that unfolded, that's why I extend grace now. Like, all right, if they're going to delay it so it doesn't come out like that, all right, that's cool.
Especially after everything they like hyped to give us, like it's a lot that's going to be in this game.
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
Yeah, and it's coming to all platforms too, right? Oh, the Switch launch will be later on, but yeah, it's coming to everything.
Yeah, but we just have to wait. But February will be here.
Wouldn't that have sucked if this was like a PlayStation only game? Like,
well, Shannon has her PlayStation, so I don't think she'd be too upset.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be upset. But I can sympathize with greed. I can acknowledge when they're being greedy. But yeah, what was I about to say? I lost my train of thought. Sorry. Moving on now.
Does this make you want to binge all the Harry Potter movies?
No. I mean, I've seen them so many times already. It doesn't make me want to binge them though.
I have an uncultured moment for you guys. I have not finished the Harry Potter series.
Look at you. And you call me uncultured. Oh my God. And you guys call me uncultured.
Listen, I was Lord of the Rings over Harry Potter. I told you that a bunch of times.
Speaking of Lord of the Rings, I've never seen Lord of the Rings, never read any of the books, but I have decided that I'm going to read the Lord of the Rings books. So follow me on that journey.
At that time, you had to choose one.
I know. It's true. That's what I always say. But there are some people that love both.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna read Lord of the Rings finally. 1,000 years.
I'll watch the Harry Potters.
I told you I was mad at Harry Potter because like the first couple of movies he was a little kid. You didn't see a lot of magic fighting. Like I wanted to see magic fighting battles. And that didn't happen for me until like Order of the Phoenix. That's I watched that Harry Potter movie anytime.
Until Order of the Phoenix. Until the 5th one? You didn't think there was any magic fighting?
Like good magic
fighting. That's true. I can agree with that. James, I think Harry Potter is on HBO Max.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Just watch Order of the Phoenix, bro.
No. Watch all of them.
That's the last one I seen was Order of the Phoenix.
That was the last one you saw?
Yeah, that's the only one worth watching.
You saw a good amount of it then. Because was that the 5th one? Yeah. But how long ago was that? Do you remember?
That was like when it first came out.
Oh, so you need to just watch it. Watch it all over.
Yeah, I gotta do a master rewatch.
Yes. All right. So James is gonna rewatch Harry Potter, and then I'm gonna read
watching the first couple Harry Potters is like watching Naruto when he was like little.
Don't
couldn't do anything.
Don't listen to Jane. Don't listen to Jaja.
Harry,
Jaja is
the
that.
stairs.
Don't listen to Jaja. The other movies are just as good as the last couple.
The crazy thing is, I liked it, but I just never finished it. I don't know why.
Okay, well,
because you were watching Lord of the Rings.
I actually did finish Lord of the Rings.
You didn't finish Lord of the Rings?
No, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay. All right, so those are the two journeys that we're going on right now.
Let me put in my notes here.
I'm gonna report back on Lord of the Rings. I never want to watch it, but some people say it's better than Harry Potter, and I'm like, I don't see how that's possible. But I guess I'll see when I read it. I'll give my thoughts on that.
Yeah, getting off track here. HBO Max is going away. That's weird.
Is it actually going away, or was that a rumor?
It's merging with Discovery
I know
Plus.
it's merging with Discovery Plus. So like the app is so like it's all gonna be on Discovery Plus.
They're claiming that they're gonna come out with a new app. Supposedly, that's one of the rumors I heard.
That's kind of crazy. I know we're skipping over a bunch of stuff now, but it's fine. That actually it kind of goes into everything. That's kind of crazy to me because HBO Max is such a good app. You know, there's so much stuff on there. There's so much content.
Yeah. I'd argue that it's the best streaming platform.
I agree. I would second that.
I agree.
HBO Max has some of the best stuff. Like
who allowed this merger to happen? Because now Discovery is coming in and wants to kill everything and just get rid of it.
I get HBO Max through my internet and phone deal. So
me too.
It just comes with it. So I hope that doesn't change.
Whose merger? So since Discovery is merging, they are making a bunch of cuts in order to save money. And one of the things that is being axed is Batgirl. Was anyone really excited about Batgirl in the first place? I don't know. But still sad for the actress that was playing Batgirl that the movie is getting axed. And there's a bunch of other stuff getting affected by the merger. And if it hasn't been affected yet, a whole bunch of things can still get still get cut, which is just kind of sad. Because I feel like that's hurting more than helping.
Supposedly it's a sacrifice for the greater good. Not to like skip topics, but their whole 10-year plan that they're like pretty much copying off of Marvel.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be like part of it. Like
then they should also just cancel the Flash. Then just cancel it. Like I don't even know why. Like why?
Yeah. I was talking to somebody and I'm like, the Flash, like that movie must have something to do with the reboot. I feel like.
You think? I highly doubt it.
I feel like this movie is being talked about so much. I feel like whatever the plot is must have something to do with the way they want to continue their universe. Because the Flash has the potential to reset everything.
That's true, but I can't imagine them wanting to move forward with their 10-year plan with Ezra Miller. I can't imagine.
Not with him. Just to reset everything.
Oh, reset
just
the
to
universe.
Start from scratch.
Maybe.
I don't know. They could start in a new universe, leave this one behind. It could be anything.
Well,
yeah, that must have been the starting point for whatever plan they did have.
True. That's a good point. How do you guys feel about, so when you guys heard that Marvel's planning to do 10-year, not Marvel, DC is planning to do a 10-year timeline. How do you guys feel about that?
Oh man, I feel like it's a day late and a dollar short, quite literally, because I mean their budgets are getting axed that they're just dropping movies left and right, and then people have been complaining about they have no coherent storyline for years, and then now they finally decide, all right, let's do it.
Right.
What was when was Marvel's 10-year plan? That was just phase 1, right? Was phase 1 the 10 years?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. We didn't know it at the time, but I think that they.
I know, but now we're on phase 4, phase 5, and now you want to finally come on. We saw it was successful within the phase 1. They should have got on it, and they did. They tried. They just messed it up really bad.
Did they try? I don't even think they tried. I don't think so.
The Snyder verse.
Yeah, but then they didn't give. Yeah, but then they didn't then they axed the Snyder verse. It didn't make any sense to me. But does that mean that we have to watch a whole bunch of origin stories over again? Are they gonna reinvest into make? I hope not either. I hope they do. If they're gonna do this, I hope they do it the smart way. We've already seen Batman 1,000 times. We don't want to see Wonder Woman again. We don't want to see Superman origin stories anymore.
So what do you want to see? What would you suggest?
I don't know. I think that they should
do new heroes like Peacemaker.
No, we should start. The first movie that they should give us is a Justice League movie, and then branch off from there. I think.
Okay. I mean, I agree with you. It's just like I was watching a YouTube video and the guy was talking about the merger and he had all the different like sub companies that were a part of this merger or whatever. And they supposedly DC has never had like a focus group on making DC movies and shows. Like it was just like, oh, we have all these characters. Let's do a Superman movie now. Let's get a team to do that. Oh, let's do a Batman movie now. Let's get a team to do that. There's never been a DC studio. So now, supposedly, under the merger, they're going to make a DC studio. So that's supposed to give people some type of hope. But like, it looks like the people they want to focus on like the big brand DC superheroes like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Like it looks like they're trying to like push those names because they're known worldwide. It's easy, it's easy to get an audience like that. So they have to start with those. It seems like.
I don't know.
But how much hope do we have? I don't have much hope, but I'm watching.
We'll see. I mean, if you're bringing in a whole new team of writers and producers and executive producers, then maybe. But I just feel like,
and a team that's working together to like make all these movies so that they all connect,
Yeah.
So
this could be a good time for them though to reboot because like now we're in, Marvel's been out for a while and we're in this kind of unsure phase of Marvel where we don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. So it's like I feel like now's a good time to kind of swoop in DC and like possibly make content that could possibly be better than what Marvel's putting out right now. You never know.
Marvel's been having a little bit of misses, I would say.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Not misses for Marvel. They aren't like horrible, but
no, they're not.
I beg to differ. I have the total opposite opinion of that.
Let's hear it.
I feel like you ever the stock market, everything has to go up and then it goes down. You know what I mean? There has to be like times of like stagnantness before we freaking shoot off again. All this Kang stuff, like we're getting closer to it. And I see a lot more videos talking about Kang. I'm super hyped right now. Kang is going to turn this shit up so much. Like
I agree. I agree. I do think
building up.
This phase was just like a little gap. It was working on build up and introducing new characters.
If there were no Kang Easter eggs, I would be mad. But we had them in Moon Knight. We had them in Miss Marvel. Like I'm pumped.
Did we had Kang Easter eggs in Miss Marvel? What Kang Easter eggs do we have in Miss Marvel?
Don't quote me on that. I would have to go back on that. I remember the one in Moon Knight off the top of my head, but I feel like there was one in whatever. Maybe there wasn't. I know there was one in Moon Knight though, with the guy. The guy was wearing a jacket of the Pharaoh with one of the Kang with the image of Kang when he was a Pharaoh in Egypt. Like one of the guys Moon Knight was fighting, he had that on his jacket.
I missed that because I still didn't. Haven't seen it.
I just looked it up. Yeah, I see it now.
Ooh, and was there one for Miss Marvel, or was I just reaching?
I don't think that there was a Kang Easter egg for Miss Marvel.
I don't know. I'm just hyped. I'm hyped for Kang, and I'm not mad at the little like new heroes. I just hope they don't. I hope Moon Knight especially doesn't disappear, because I know Miss Marvel's coming back, but Moon Knight, I don't know. It looks like I don't know. I haven't heard a second season confirmed yet.
There hasn't been a second season. The only show that has a second season confirmed is Loki. So
but we're gonna see Miss Marvel in the Marvels.
Yeah. But the only out of all the shows we've seen so far,
what else came out? We know we're gonna see Little Hawkeye again. We know we're gonna see Captain Falcon again.
Yeah, of course. He's getting his own movie, so that's fine.
So.
But everything else is up in the air at this point. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not giving too much hope to it. I don't know. We'll see.
And is it just like, I'm trying to browse through the article real quick, but I'm pretty sure I think it's more than DC that's going to get affected by this merger. Right?
It is more, but I don't know.
The Wonder Twins movie, were you looking forward to that?
No, I wasn't looking forward to any DC project, so I'm not really sad about any of this.
I'm excited for their games.
Excited for what?
The games.
Did Aquaman 2 get axed? Oh, it did.
It got pushed back.
Oh, okay.
And did you know that, like, okay, they're axing all this stuff, but Discovery Plus gets to keep their 90-day fiance universe.
I didn't know that was a universe thing.
I didn't either.
Of course, Discovery Plus is going to keep all of their stuff, and they're just going to get rid of HBO Max stuff first, even though.
And there was the guy. So the YouTube video I watched, it was a guy who sat in on the investor call, and they were trying to explain to the investors about the merger and trying to make them feel better about it, right? And they were listing the pros and cons of this merger, and it makes sense because they're trying to say HBO Max is like a male-dominated streaming service. Like there's a lot of guys who watch that. The type of shows that's there is like intense and blah 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 blah. And then they said Discovery Plus, it's like a lot of ladies watch it. It's a lot of reality shows, dating shows, stuff like that. So they're trying to merge both of those together to combine the audiences, I guess. But I'm trying to remember other stuff that he was saying on this call. But and then he went in on the DC stuff, saying like it, like the way the guy sounded, it was like he was really focused on creating like a real 10-year plan that's gonna like make the best movie possible. He was saying if we have to delay movies, we're gonna delay them. Like if we don't feel like they're good enough to come out, we're not just gonna put out some BS. So I don't know.
So wait, let's just go through this list really quickly. So it's Batgirl, as we know. Strange Adventures, I don't know what that was, but the Wonder Twins, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is pushed back. Okay, not axed. J.J. Abrams' Justice League Dark Universe is completely axed. A lot of these projects I didn't even know were happening. Like I didn't know about any of this. Michael B. Jordan's Superman axed.
Oh, man.
I'm sure you're mad about that.
Listen.
Yo, I love when we get to bring up Michael B. Jordan. That's like one of my favorite people to talk about on this podcast.
Listen, I mean, sad. Man. I would have loved to see Black Superman, but it didn't have to be. Whatever. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into this again. I'm not gonna get into it. It's axed along with a lot of other things. The Green Lantern series, axed.
Kind of mad about that.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Wasn't there what? Were they gonna reboot that? Wasn't Legends of Tomorrow already on CW?
Right. Is it still going? Like
no, because CW canceled a bunch of their shows too. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, wait, these are all CW shows now that they're wait, are these shows on HBO Max too? I'm confused. Okay. Well, all these shows are axed.
Well, these are the shows that are under the Warner Brothers.
Right. Oh, right. So Legends of Tomorrow, The Flash, Superman and Lois, Gotham Knights.
We're still getting Gotham Knights.
We are? Wait.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking about the game.
No.
There's a show. There's a CW show, Gotham Knights.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that was a show.
Yep. Blue Beetle. I don't know. They shouldn't axe. So, question mark about the animated DC Universe movies. They shouldn't axe any of those because those are all good.
Yeah, please don't. They
don't.
It looks like the first season of Gotham Knights is coming out, but they're saying after that they don't know. Why even come out with the first season?
Right. I guess maybe they want to see how good it does since it hasn't come out. I don't know. But yeah, don't axe any of the animated movies.
Don't cancel Blue Beetle. I want to see that for some reason.
For some reason.
I like Blue Beetle.
Don't cancel if they know what's good for them, they wouldn't cancel the animated movies. The animated movies are so good. They should not touch those. But I guess we'll see. Rocky times for DC and also good times. I don't know. So it's like cancellation and rebirth. I don't know. It's all over the place. It's all up in the air.
Do you think this Flash movie is coming out? Because the article I was reading are like trying to say the three possible options, which are kind of obvious. Like either the movie doesn't come out if he like things are really bad, or they can try and make it come out and he do like limited press and obviously like go to rehab and apologize and all this type of stuff, or like have the movie come out and him not being able to promote it at all and just like keep it quiet and whatever money they make and whatever. But
The best thing for him to do would be to go on an apology circuit. But is he going to do that? I have no clue. I don't know.
Apology circuit. I don't know. His crimes are pretty intense. Like
I know, but like I'm trying to think of, because it's like it's not if they cancel. And I know I said they should just cancel it earlier, but it's not just him that gets affected by the cancellation. Like there's a whole bunch of people that worked on the movie. You know, that the cancellation of it will affect them too, like in a big way. So like I don't know.
They probably still be paid, right? I'm assuming.
I mean, I don't really know how that works. I don't know. I don't know how movie contracts work. I mean, I'm assuming that you're paid.
I mean, if you did all this work already, the movie's finished. Like they finished filming the movie, so like they can't not pay them. But maybe it's less.
But it goes more than pay though. It goes to like credits and like stuff that you'll be able to use for your next job and things like that. I don't know. So
you can't say, "Oh, I was on the canceled Flash movie after it doesn't come out." So
it's not funny, but yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. So I guess we'll see what they decide to do.
If they let this drop, they got to let Batgirl drop because it was already done. So
exactly. It was already done. It just seems like a huge waste of money to just tank it. I don't know.
Do we think that The Rock will become the new face of the DC?
After a Shazam movie? Well, not Shazam, but Black Adam.
Yes.
I don't know. Black Adam, the trailer actually looks kind of good. So I don't know. It looks maybe.
Why does The Rock try to take over everything he's a part of? Like he's like he
tries
what do you
mean?
What do you mean? He joined
just
Fast and the Furious. He was the star of the WWE. Like he took over Kevin Hart's roles. Every movie he's in with him, he wants to take over those.
But he's the main character of this movie, so I feel like he like has a right.
Yeah, but at their whatever Comic-Con or press conference for the DC, he came out and was like talking like he was gonna be like the new face of the DC.
Oh,
like, he's gonna change everything. And they were asking him about who would win in a fight between him and Superman, and he was like,
he said him, of course.
Yeah, he said no. He said, "I'll tell you what, it depends on who's playing Superman." Like something funny like that. It was.
Well, I mean, I guess he does have a point of like who else is consistent in the DC universe, film wise. So I can see The Rock staying consistent in his role, but like who else has a consistent role there? So maybe he is the face.
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised at this point. He's a big star.
Yeah, that's some star power for you.
I feel like you need star power to like
they say he's the highest paid actor in Hollywood. Like
I believe that, even though his movies are like subpar, but it's fine. Some of them, a lot of them.
I'm not mad at The Rock. I like The Rock.
No, I like him too. But like, I feel like
he's The Rock.
But whatever.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's still my favorite wrestler of all time. But shout out to The Rock. Yeah.
I respect that. I respect that.
I feel like you need the star power in order to make this reboot work. Otherwise, it's just kind of like, I don't know, just another thing. But
Rocky Time's over at Warner Bros. But they do have Mortal Kombat Legends dropping. Did you guys check out the Snowblind trailer? It's an animated Mortal Kombat series.
It looks good, actually. It looks way better than the live action movie was.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It looks good. Y'all ready for my take?
Oh, God.
Drum roll. No, I'm kidding. But I think it's going to be the same. I think it's going to have the same flaws as the movie. You're introducing a new character that no one cares about. And like, I don't know. It just looks like blah, 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 blah to me. But I'm going to check it out. It looks like Mortal Kombat anime. Of course, I'm going to watch it. But I seen that the main character, I'm like, who is this guy? What?
True.
Why do they do this? Show me Sub-Zero. Show me Scorpion. Show me Liu Kang. Show me the people I care about.
Looks like it's coming straight to Blu-ray.
Oh, straight to Blu-ray.
Or some streaming service. Maybe
look for
HBO
it on
Max.
digital Blu-ray.
Digital Blu-ray?
HBO Max.
What?
People still buy those?
Things still come out straight to Blu-ray without going to a streaming service? I'm confused. Really? That still happens?
Yeah.
Like, no, I really don't. Like, really, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Because, like, I didn't think people bought Blu-rays anymore, really. When was the last time you bought a Blu-ray?
If people are buying vinyls, people are buying Blueys.
When was the last time you bought a Blu-ray?
Records.
Wait, I see Sub-Zero in the trailer.
I wasn't buying Blu-rays when they first came out. I didn't have a PlayStation. I was Xbox.
Okay, when was the last time you bought a Blu-ray and or a DVD?
When it came with a game I bought?
I can't tell you. I have no idea.
Exactly. So that's a little strange. Okay. I thought it was going to be on Netflix or something. I guess
Same,
not.
yeah. Warner Bros. What are you guys doing?
Right. What are you guys doing, Warner Bros? So we'll see how good that does. Did we go through everything? Oh, no.
Yeah, we missed that in video gaming, so I had to really circle back up.
We did. Now we got to circle back down.
Yeah, but a video game release that we do have coming out, Ghost of Tsushima. They have a series or a movie coming.
Did you finish the game?
I did.
How was it?
It's incredible. Well, I haven't finished the DLC. I'll play that after I beat Cyberpunk. But yeah, the movie is coming out soon, and the director is talking about plans for the movie here. So they want it to be in Japanese with American subtitles. Well, English subtitles, rather.
That's cool. I would see it.
So you can play the game that way as well. So you can put it in Japanese and have subtitles.
I remember that
English.
From the 2 minutes of that game that I played initially. I do remember that part.
You don't want to know how I feel about this subject?
Oh, good.
How you feeling?
It means absolutely nothing to me. No, I don't care at all.
Doesn't make you want to see.
Do we have Ghost of Tsushima on the Xbox?
No.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
very.
I guess this is how you guys felt when I used to bring up the Halo show. Now I remember why we couldn't talk about that.
That's a good point, though. Will Xbox fans care about this movie at all? I mean, if it looks like a good movie, then I don't know why you wouldn't see it. It's like any other movie, right?
I guess, but yeah, show me a trailer. I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. Is a trailer because the game is really really good. So
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Tsushima.
Yeah, the story of it was great. So I think just any kind of samurai audience fans, they'd like this as a movie, as a standalone movie.
Okay. Well, is there a release date for this? Oh no, it's just plans, right? Because I'm assuming that there is no release date at all.
Yeah.
Sony's not playing around with trying to start their movie, the studios using video games, right? Like
their movie universe
has to be part of that.
Well, they have to do something. They gotta stay. I don't know. They have to like stay popular, even though you can't get any consoles, and Xbox is clearly more innovative in there.
Stay profitable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they're trying to find some new territory.
Yeah, new territory to conquer.
New revenue sources.
All right, and then moving on, Rick and Morty.
At least,
the season 6 trailer is out. What do you guys think? I actually didn't watch it, so I'll let you guys give your thoughts. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
I mean, I planned on watching it anyhow, but
yeah,
the trailer got me excited for it.
I feel like Rick and Morty is close to being like Marvel, where they need absolutely no advertisement, no promotion. They could have dropped season 6 tomorrow and get 1 million freaking views on it.
Of course.
Like, I'm hyped. I've been waiting for this, and I just want them to just come out more frequent. No long breaks, no anymore. Just keep them coming.
So when is this coming out?
September 4th.
That's right there. We're literally, August is almost over, guys. We're halfway through August. It's kind of scary.
Summer's pretty much done.
This is the fastest summer of my life. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of things to watch this month. Like She-Hulk, I know the Lord of the Rings prequel, House of Dragon. I don't know if the Lord of the Rings is coming out, but the Game of Thrones prequel.
House of Dragons is coming out, yes.
I'm gonna watch.
And I meant to say, I finished Game of Thrones because I told you guys I started rewatching it in preparation for the prequel. And second time around, didn't hate the finale as much as I hated it the first time. Still didn't like it. No, it still was not that great. But
no, don't tell me that, because now I want to watch it again. I want to watch the whole thing again.
I feel like when you binge it, like this time in this rewatch, maybe because I knew what was going to happen, I feel like I kind of saw Daenerys's descent into full-blown Like I saw more hints of it earlier throughout the series.
So let me ask you this: when it was season 5 going into season 6, you didn't feel like a change in pace? Like did it flow? You know what I mean?
No.
My complaint about season 6 is that it went too fast, and like they sped up everything.
Season 6 or season 7?
Whatever the last season was, where they
season 8.
across the whole continent in a day when it used to
that's
take
season 8.
a whole season.
Yeah. I mean, yes, but that was one thing. Yes, it was a little sped up, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it was still not that great, but like the main things that people were complaining about, like, oh, like she turned angry, she turned mad out of nowhere. But I don't think it happened out of nowhere on the rewatch. Like, you can kind of see it happening more throughout. And again, like, I don't know if that's because I knew what was going to happen already. That was just, but it's easy. I feel like it's easier to spot these things when you know what's going to happen when you watch it again. So
yeah, you see all the foreshadowing.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm done. Ready for House of Dragons, which is coming. Is that coming out this week? Is that coming out this week?
I think it's coming out
Sunday. It's coming out on Sunday. This, and then She-Hulk is coming out this week.
I think so. Wednesday.
15th
or something like that.
Oh, nice.
17th.
Okay.
All right, so we'll have some things to talk about.
Well,
not House of Dragons, because we would have recorded before that comes on TV. So the week after that, we'll talk about House of Dragons. But yeah, I think that's it. Anything else, guys?
The fall anime calendar. I'll just list some of these off real quick.
Yeah,
but we're gonna have a crazy fall. There's some tough stuff coming out. So we can start with Chainsaw Man. That's dropping this fall. I don't know if you guys seen the trailer yet, but that's
oh yes, I did. I saw it.
That'll get you hyped for that. And keep in mind it's rated R too, so it's definitely gonna be some heat. But we got My Hero season 6. Cyberpunk is actually getting an anime.
Cyberpunk is getting an anime. Cyberpunk's getting an anime. Is that what you just said?
It is.
Interesting.
To Netflix in September. Okay. Mob Psycho 100 season 3, super fire. I love Mob Psycho.
Yes, sir.
Bleach is coming back, so the 1,000-year Blood War arc. A lot of people are excited about that one.
Yep.
We also have Spy Family Part 2 that's coming out, so be on the lookout for that.
That is a lot, and that's all coming out this fall.
That one came back quick. Spy,
it was airing this year. Yeah, so that one, they're on it. And then a personal favorite of mine, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Stone Ocean. Part 2 is coming out this fall, so be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
Wow, that is a lot.
That's a nice fall to start with right there.
That's a crazy lineup.
And that's just anime. That's just anime stuff. There's a whole bunch of other content coming out in the fall too from other things. Actually, I feel like I'm lying about that, but yeah, that's great. A lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. All right, so if that's all, you guys remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Blerdsnerds. Follow us on TikTok at Blerdsnerds_pod. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and rate, review, and subscribe on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
I'm James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.